Check out this man meat right here.
Oh, no, not the
Man meat.
Welcome back to another strange and mysterious Wookie podcast. Yeah, of course, I'm one of your hosts, G. Introduce yourself, fellas.
Divine Triple Nine, aka the Street Rat, aka the Junk Rat, aka the motherfucking rat.
El ratón callejero. Okay, I like it. The
I will
street rat.
survive.
Okay,
I will survive.
I
Nothing's
liked
gonna
it.
nothing's gonna kill me.
Right? Survivor.
It's all about survival, which, if the coming climate apocalypse happens, I'm gonna need those skills.
You ain't lying. Last but not least.
It's McVice. I'm with management, so no, but nah, it's just McVice.
He's the Q&A guy going like this, going,
Yeah. Yeah. HR. He's with HR.
right? Can we talk to you real fast, Sam? We need to get some stuff cleared up. But all right, so gentlemen, tonight we have some good ghost pictures film. So let's check it out
Nice.
from Facebook.
Ready. Do we think there
Violence.
will be violence? Because that's really what I'm here for.
So there's that. Whatever that creature is
Yeah,
in the
something's
background.
behind there. But we can't know that, like, it didn't disappear, so we don't know that couldn't have been a person. Just trying to turn the light on. The light went on. Whoa.
God.
Yeah, that was weird.
What got me was the eyes. You see those fucking eyes?
Yeah,
Yeah,
They're like
they're bright.
glowing, and then it went like in the corner of the door. I don't know about that one. That's fucked up.
Yeah, that one was weird.
All right, let's see what this one is.
This is a turning board, and I'm going to.
Oh, it's walking in the background. I don't know about that one. That one looks a little sus because you see her face? She was like, and then she took off running and shit. I don't know about that one.
Yeah, that one was a little weird.
That one looked a little fake to me. What did y'all think?
Yeah, I agree.
Make advice. What do you think, boyo?
yeah, it's definitely somewhere in the middle, man. I don't know.
Yeah, that one was weird, and you really couldn't see anything. It just looked like a black
Yeah.
smudge.
Yeah, it looked like a black smudge. Maybe she got afraid and shit because of the black smudge.
Maybe she saw it. The way she ran was just so weird.
Oh, this is right down
What
Define
the heck?
99. Look, that's a Define
Yeah.
99 mask.
Yeah, that's some goth shit right there. Yep,
What?
this is freaky. Watch this shit.
Okay.
Look at the kid.
Niño.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That one's weird, but it's so clear it almost makes me feel like it could be fake. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's a good one.
Yeah, for me, like anytime you're dealing with like little kids, to
It's
me,
creepy.
that's the scariest, right?
Yeah.
Like, because like, yeah, okay, we have monsters. Okay, that's a given. Your fight or flight kicks in. But when you see like a little kid, you don't know what's, the intention. It's like it's there to lure you in, right? So I don't know. That to me is the scariest, in my opinion.
Yeah. And there's a conflicting response, okay? For me, when I see a little kid, I immediately think because I'm a parent, okay, how can I help this kid or
Mhm.
do I want to is this kid okay kind of response. So if I see a kid combined with a scary environment, it's like almost like there's an tangible or intangible desire to check and make sure the kid is okay, right?
Mhm.
But when you're doing that with a fucking ghost kid, so it's almost like a freaky ass ghost, if it's scary looking, is going to drive you away.
Mhm.
a kid ghost is going to give you that conflicting. Wait. It's almost like that initial. You see a kid and they're going to run away, and you're afraid they're going to get hurt. It's almost like wait. Are you okay? Do you know where your parents are? Kind of feeling.
Hmm.
So if you see a kid apparition, it almost, in a weird way, depending on if it's fake, meaning if it's some sort of supernatural being that's just presenting as a kid, what better way to trap someone in this living world than to present as a child and play on that desire to want to take
Hmm.
care of a kid? So, and that's kind of why, for me, some of the scariest movies I watched growing up were Children of the Corn,
Chucky.
Chucky. I mean, who could forget Pet Cemetery, right?
What was the one where the kid had the little demons crawling out and he had the hand and had the eye? Do you remember that
And
one?
had the eye. Monkey Shines? No.
No. Remember he shot a rocket into hell?
That was a good
It's
one.
kind of ringing a bell, kind of.
That was one of my favorite.
Yes.
And
I
it
can't
had
think
like
of the title.
they played like a hard rock record backwards, remember?
Hmm.
The Gate.
The Gate. Yes, old school. That we're
Yeah,
dating ourselves right now, gentlemen, but still good movie.
dude, The Gate, dude, when I was a kid, that was my jam. Those kids were fighting those little demons.
Hmm.
That was crazy. Or another crazy one, Cat's Eye. That Pet
Oh,
Cemetery
Cat's Eye,
Cat's
yeah.
Eye.
That was a good one.
That kid notices the little creature.
Hey, where were our parents? I'm just saying.
Dude, The Gate, dude, that you want to talk about a classic 80s horror movie? That's it right there.
Oh yeah, definitely. I don't know.
Yep.
McVice, what do you think about children apparitions? Friend or foe?
Oh, bro, it's disturbing, man. It's disturbing, like, because you know my story about that house when I was in Las Cruces,
Oh yeah, that was
and
neat.
I mean, there is nothing innocent or friendly about hearing that little girl whisper in my ear. You know what I mean? Like it was straight up bone
That's
chilling.
freaky.
Like, nah, man. Like, nah, screw this. You know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I don't know what to make of the spirit realm and all that stuff, but maybe it's evil spirits using children, to try
Yeah.
to lure you. I don't know. I just don't know, but it ain't right. I know that.
Yeah.
That's about all I know. Something ain't right with it.
Either way, it's scary, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Whether it's an actual kid apparition that died and is still somehow trapped on Earth, like what a
Right.
horrible thing,
Mm.
or it's some other kind of supernatural presence or being that is using, I don't know what's scarier. Some
Right.
fucking poor ass kid that's been trapped on Earth for hundreds of years because they can't move on, or some poltergeist, some spirit, some supernatural entity
Mhm.
using a child. Because if you think about it, for human adults, that's the best bait. Go pretend to be a
Mhm.
kid and running off. Some adult's gonna go, oh, that kid's in trouble. I need to go chase after it,
Yeah.
right? And I think we've seen that trope in horror movie after horror movie.
Yeah, like they say that a lot of demonic spirits, that's what they do. They pretend to be children to lure people to them,
Yep,
and then
Yeah.
they, try to possess them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
could be.
And
Yeah.
it makes sense because, most people are going to be like, oh, it's a child, I need to help it.
Exactly.
Not
Most people
McVice, but, like,
Hey, McVice is like,
fuck that.
Sorry for your loss, but
Yeah.
I'm out of here.
Nah.
Yeah. I'm sorry,
no,
kid, but I'm out of here.
yeah, like the one we saw with the glowing eyes. Okay, yeah, that's scary too, right? Who the fuck wants to deal with
Yeah.
that bullshit?
Yeah, that's scary.
Yeah.
But man, like, think about it. When you see that, you're like, okay, it's automatically evil. We know.
Yeah.
Then we
Yeah.
see a little child in a corner and we walk over there and it fades. Oh man, you're
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
what the hell is the intention of that, right?
Yeah. Are they? Well, it's just so scary. The unknowns. Why? Why is the kid looking at me? Why is the kid here? Why is the kid interested in me? Why is the kid allowing them, because my understanding of a lot of the apparitional stuff is it's somewhat up to the supernatural being if they want to be seen or not. They have to
Mhm.
do some kind of conscious action to make themselves like at least that's my understanding of the mechanics of a lot of the supernatural beings is if they really don't want to be seen, they're not gonna.
Yeah.
So why is it showing itself to me? Why there's so many whys that are freaky.
So, to something that's related, I told you guys a couple weeks ago that at my girlfriend's house, something had slapped my hand, right? And told me to
Yeah.
get up. Do you guys kind of remember that?
Yep.
Well, after that, the next day, I saged the house 3 times. And
Uh-huh.
I told whatever was in there that if it continued to get into my dreams and mess with me and my girl, I was going to bring my friends. They're Native Americans, and that's what they do is remove spirits from house or from the houses, right?
Oh wow. Is this at
And
Jennifer's house?
yeah, so I saged it 3 times, and I used some of my energy to clear out the house. And ever since then, I haven't had a problem sleeping.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't had a
I
problem sleeping over there. It was getting into our dreams and becoming kind of aggressive. Like the dreams were just like real, just like horrible dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
And the,
sucks.
the last straw for me is when it slapped my hand and told me, get up. And I was like, oh, no, you don't. Right. And
Yeah,
so
Yeah.
I grabbed some sage and I saged the hell out of it and I put white energy in that house. And ever since then, I haven't had a problem sleeping.
that's
Yeah.
good.
So that's kind of a cool thing, right?
Yeah,
You know what?
totally.
On that note, that brings me back to my theory that like spirits are attached to people too. Like
Hmm.
that's one thing that kind of scares me about whenever I get another girlfriend. Like hopefully she doesn't have some shit attached to her, you know? Because then
Yeah.
it creeps over into me and it's like, man, fuck. You know? you know?
Yeah, or
like,
even like negative energies from, just fights and the
oh yeah.
negativity in the house, it builds up, right? And it creates these entities just from those, negative experiences. And you have to clear out that energy.
Check this out. So I actually have a story.
Okay.
Ever since we moved into this house, we felt like there was a presence in the kitchen.
Hmm.
Um, there'll be times at night where I'll be playing games with my headphones on online. I can't hear outside of them, but I'll feel like a presence in the kitchen and I'll turn and there'll be nothing there. We'll get weird noises in the kitchen. Recently we had a loud bang, like something fell up here upstairs.
Hmm.
And we were downstairs, and it was loud enough that the dogs heard it. We all heard it. And we said, "Uh-oh, something fell." And we all got up and came up here and looked everywhere. Couldn't find nothing, right? Nothing at all. And Heather and I were like, we felt this presence. It didn't feel, it
Malevolent.
feels it feels benevolent.
Yeah.
Like it's not angry or anything. It's almost like just saying, we feel like it almost is like, hey, I'm here.
Hmm.
Notice me is the feeling we got. But this is the thing that happened that freaked me out. We got up to go to work. Sebi was sick. He stayed home. Heather was gone. I'd gotten up, taken Violetta to put her in the car, warm up the car, getting ready to take our dog, Violetta, to deDoggy daycare. Then I came back in, and then I came back in, said bye to Sebi, said bye to everyone. And normally, if Sebi's not there, I'll lock the deadbolts. So I'll have to take my car key off the thing so that I have the key to lock the deadbolt, right? But I didn't need to this time because Sebi was home because we have a security door and an interior door, and I just locked the handles so that it's locked twice, right? So I told Sebi, okay, feel better today, son. Love you. See you later. Locked the bottom door, went to the security door, locked the handle, right? Closed it up, went to the car, was getting ready to drive away, and then went, "Oh shit! I left my iPhone watch, my Apple Watch, which I
Hmm.
use to like record my steps, and I use it for health reasons." I said, "Oh shit! I'm gonna need my watch," and I said, "Well, I don't want to turn the car off, so I'll just knock on the door and have Sebi open the door." So I walk back over to the door, knock on the door, and Sebi comes to the door. He unlocks the bottom lock of the first door. Then he unlocks the bottom lock of the security door and then unlocks the deadbolt. And I go, "What the hell are you locking the deadbolt for, man?" He was like, "I didn't lock it. You locked it." I said, "No, I didn't." And then I just kind of throw it off. Goes in, get my Apple Watch, leave, go to work. This shit's bugging me. Why would he lie to me, right? So I call him back and said, "Listen, dude, why did you lock the deadbolt on the security door? Just tell me the truth." It's like, "I swear, Dad, I didn't do it." I go, "Well, then who the fuck did?" It's impossible for that deadbolt to lock without a key from the outside or someone inside,
Hmm.
right? So
Yeah.
I was like, "Just tell me the truth. You're not going to be in trouble. Just tell me. If you lied, no big deal, whatever." He's like, "No, I was on the couch the entire time where you left me." So I hung up and I went, "Well, that is fucking weird because there's no way in hell that deadbolt could have locked from the outside without a key. And my keys were in the car warming up. I
Strange.
never removed them." So then I
Hmm.
thought, well, maybe it accidentally did it. So when I came home from work that day, I just tried. I thought, well, maybe if you slam the door really hard, it would knock the deadbolt over. Nothing, dude. That deadbolt's there. So I was thinking in my mind, who the fuck locked the deadbolt? Couldn't have been the dogs. And if it wasn't Sebi, who fucking locked the deadbolt?
Hmm.
And so we're not afraid of this presence because I'm kind of a stickler about locking the deadbolt. I almost feel like it would have said, "Oh, you forgot to lock the deadbolt, Matt." But it's fucking weird because if Sebi didn't do it and the dogs didn't do it and I didn't do it, who the fuck did it?
Yeah.
And so it's like that thing, right? If we had, like they say, if people have cameras in their house, if they actually monitored footage all, more, there would probably be weird, unexplainable things in footage.
Oh,
Drawers
yeah.
being opened,
Yeah.
things falling from high places that have no explanations that could be attributed to energies or spirits or supernatural stuff that in our daily life we're just so oblivious that we miss. I would have never thought, like, if I'd had a full day to go to work and come back, I would have thought in my mind I must have locked it, right? But because I went back to get my Apple Watch, I realized this weird discrepancy. No one
Yeah.
could have locked that. So I really actually believe in some ways, well, if I'm not being the skeptical me, that there's probably more instances of weird shit happening in people's homes related or in places related to spirits that people just never see.
They're oblivious to them.
We're just oblivious to these little tiny acts that happen all the time. Or this is the other thing I thought. What if ghosts aren't real at all? And all this activity that happens is all happening because of our own minds and our manipulation of energy in a telekinesis way or in some other weird way. What if when you die and there's nothing. It's just a big pit of nothingness. But because our brains are a certain way, we have some connection that's outside of science, that's outside of stuff. Because I have personally seen things moved without a person being there. Was
Hmm.
I on psychedelics at the time? Yes. I think I've told this story. I was on mushrooms at my parents' house, and there was a videotape up on top of the TV. Remember my parents' big screen
Hmm.
TV? And we were full on in that mushroom trip. Everyone in that room was full on mushroom tripping. That whole bzzz, right? and I was looking at the TV because we were watching a fractal movie, trippy movie. And this video case of a movie, I think it was a Disney clamshell case, just flew off the TV into the hallway there. And I remember at the time thinking, man, I'm so fucked up, I'm seeing things. And I got up, fully expecting that to have been a hallucination. I got up, I walked to the TV, no clamshell, no VHS tape. Looked to the right into the hallway, and there that motherfucker was. And I remember telling everyone at the party, did anyone else see that? Because I went and grabbed it and placed it. And everyone was saying, oh, we didn't see, they were all encompassed in
Yeah.
whatever world they were in. And it made me think, holy shit, either I did that or all of our energies on some level moved that tape. And so I think that is another part of the supernatural phenomenon that we see that maybe we don't discuss enough, is that how much of that could possibly be being manipulated by our own minds through some subconscious power we all have that we don't necessarily are tapped into, or that we aren't, because what if a haunted place is traditionally haunted because people get bad vibes from it, and then we build on that? What if some places, the other idea too is it's not that's a portal for ghosts. It's that for whatever reason, there are some places on this planet that amplify our own ability to affect reality by our own minds. And those places that are traditionally haunted are just amplifiers that when people roll in there, they're creating these things that they're seeing or these movements that are happening, right? I don't know. Something to think about.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
And
Right.
I thought that was weird, right? I'm anal about locking the doors. Maybe the ghost just said, hey, Matt, you forgot to lock the door.
Hey, let me help you out.
Let me help you out. Or it was just me. It was my own mind
Right?
that wished that lock was locked, and knowing that it should be locked, and it just locked.
That could be. All right. Well, that's been our show. We'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.
Peace.
Audio.
Bye.
Check out this man meat right here.
Oh no, not the
Man meat.